Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we're going to be testing the two Honda 2200. We're going to parallel these two generators together to get the 4400 starting watt. Okay, we're going to test that against a 4500, the Onan Cummins 4500. Okay, so we're going to see, can two generators compare to one generator? The only reason most people try to get two generators versus one is so they can pick it up, okay, and move it. That is the number one reason. If you're trying to parallel your generators, you're trying to do a weight savings. These generators usually are about 100 pounds. They're heavy. You can't move them by yourself. So if you're trying to save weight and get two generators, we're gonna do that test for you today. Because I know a lot of you guys are trying to store your generators, let's say in a compartment. You just pick it up, slide it in there, okay? And get that same wattage. So let's see which one is best for you. Okay? Onan Cummins 4500, Honda EU2200 parallel together. We have the standard 2200 and the companion 2200. Let me give you guys a closer look. Onan 4500. We're going to be comparing that to the Honda EU2200, the regular one and the companion version. I'll show you guys the difference in a moment. This one right here, running watts, you have 3700. Peak, you'll have 4500. Okay, remember that. Parallel, the 2200, we're getting a starting watt of 4400. That's exactly 100 less than the 4500. Okay, when we combine our running watts, we have 3600, which is 100 less than the 3700. So are you going to go for the weight savings? Two generators, a little heavier, one generator. Let's see what they can run. Okay, let me show you the difference between the, real quick. You guys have probably seen my Honda EU2000 and my Honda EU2200 videos. Okay, so this one right here is the regular one. It just comes with two 120 volt ports, plugs. Okay, this one right here is a parallel, which is when you combine this one and that one, you can get your 30 amps output. Okay, over here you have the 15 amp 120 volt output, and over here you have the 3 twist lock 30 amp output. All right guys, let's do the Honda first. Let's see what it will run. Okay, let's get it all hooked up. I got my gauge and everything set up. Let's just get this test started. Okay guys, I got the companion version hooked up first. Okay, I'm using the 30 amp plug. I'm just gonna run one generator, kind of see what we can run, and then I'll hook up the second generator and see what that gives us. Okay, so everything's hooked up. Let's get this test started. I'll start the first one first. Okay guys, so we got one generator hooked up. Let's go ahead and go in the RV and kind of see what we can run off one generator before we use the parallel cable and set the other one up. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a full load test of the Honda EU2200. About 53 to 53.5. Okay, one generator. It's on. Okay guys, we're inside the RV. As you can see, the Honda EU2200 has a pure sine wave. Before we turn on the refrigerator, I just want to see, can the Honda EU2200 run your stove with one generator? Let's go ahead and turn that on. It's on half. As you can see, it's powering the stove. The stove is currently on half. Let's go ahead and turn it all the way up. That's 10. 58.7. That's with 1.3 kilowatts. Remember, this will do 1.8. Doesn't take long to boil water. Let's go ahead and see if we can run the microwave with one generator. Okay guys, this is max 1.87. Still got an awesome volt, 121, 16.4, 16.5 amps, 16.3, and that's just the microwave, okay? So with one EU2000, you can run a large convection microwave. Now, let's turn on one AC. On one. Remember, I have soft starts, so it does help the generator a lot. Okay, did not like that. Still ran it. Okay, so the fan came on, the compressor did not come on. Okay guys, so you saw that the fan came on, didn't quite start the compressor, okay? Now, let's parallel the generator. Got the generator parallel together, both of them running. We connected the RV back. 53.9, 54. Not little increase, not that much. We'll come back and do another one with a slight load. All right, we're just waiting for the RV to connect. There you go, the RV is connected. Let's go ahead and turn on some loads again. All right, we still have a pure sine wave. This time we have 4,400 starting and 3,600 running. So we can go ahead and turn on some heavier loads. Let's turn on the fridge. Okay. We got our fridge on. Remember, when I did the AC by itself, didn't quite want to start the compressor. Okay, surged. Let's try that again. With two EU2200 this time. No problem. And with the fridge. So, huge plus. Generators. DB test. Right at 57 with two generators. When you have the two generators running together, you kind of get that weird droning sound, but it's not that loud. Right at 57 with 1.23. If you guys can hear it, it's not that loud. Remember, we got the fridge, AC, microwave. This is where we usually get our 30 amps. $25 amps. That's right where you want to be. Right at 3,000. Right at 62.7 at full load. Okay, you got your fridge, AC, and microwave. I know you guys want to see if we can run a second AC. Let's go ahead and do it. So we got the fridge, trying to get that second AC started. All right, there you have it. The Honda EU2200 parallel. You can run your refrigerator and two ACs. Okay guys, I'm not gonna overload them. I'm just showing you what they can run and what we can get away with. I can probably fire on the stove to put it up a little bit. Let me see if I get the stove on about half. Okay, I'll turn on the stove halfway. Okay, let's get the stove up. 10. So we got the two AC, the stove on high, and the fridge. We're right at 30 amps, guys. This is where, that's all I'm gonna show. 3.65, that's your max. The two Hondas will do it. Let's see if you can do it. Max power. Right at 65. Okay, stove's off. Two ACs off. And refrigerator off. All right, man, those two Hondas really outperform themselves. All right, guys, we got right at over 30 amp, and that's where we need it to be, 36.5. Let's see what we get, and as far as the sound, the dB, everything goes, okay? Let's go ahead and switch generators. Okay guys, we just saw the Honda EU2200 got 36.5, over 30 amps. Okay, let's see if we can do that with the Cummins 4500. So basically we're just trying to see, do you need one big generator or can you pull it off and be more versatile with two smaller generators? Easy to move, easy to carry, and then you can do some fuel, get some fuel efficiency by running just one, okay? I know it's two generators to maintain, You got to maintain 2 generators, gas up 2 generators, keep track of 2 generators versus 1. But I tell you what, these 2 generators right here, they're pretty powerful and pricey. This one's not cheap either. Okay guys, let's get the test started. Just try to let it warm up a little bit. Okay. Waiting for the delay. There you go. Power to the RV. Let's go ahead and let's get a dB test with the Onan at idle. Right at 53.8. Okay, we already got all the lights on. First thing we're gonna check, our sine wave. We already know this, pure sine wave. Let's go ahead and turn the stove on, just like we did. We're gonna do the test, exact same thing. So let's turn on the stove, then we'll do a sound check, okay? We'll turn that on. Put that on high. Okay, sound test. Right about 57. 1.4. Okay, we got the refrigerator running. Turn on 1 AC. Okay, we got 1 AC running. So you got your refrigerator, 1 AC. Let's hit that microwave with 1 minute. As we're pulling right at 3,000 watts. Right about 62 dBs, okay? Get the microwave to do the 1 minute. As you can see, the Honda held a higher voltage at 120 something. This one's right at 119. So you do get a higher voltage with the Hondas. Let's see if we can get this guy to the max. Okay, let's turn on the second AC. We're gonna turn on that second AC. Then we're gonna do another dB test, all right? All right, now let's turn on the stove on high. It should be maxed out right there. Let's see if this all right. We're getting the overload light on this one. Right at 31.1. And this one's at 100%. It's still handling it just as good, okay? 118 volts, 31.1 amps. Perfect sine wave. Okay guys, as you can see, really we're testing out these two guys right here. The two Honda EU2200 will handle the load and match a 4500. Shut off. Okay, so this concludes our test. Can the two Honda EU2200 compare to a 4500? And as you guys saw, it clearly does. Really compares. Really surprised. Okay? Weight saving. If you're trying to put these two in the back of a truck, pickup truck, I think it's going to be easier for you if you're by yourself. If you have someone, this one might be a little bit less maintenance. You're just maintaining one generator versus two, but it's your choice. I would go with the two Honda if I had to pick them up myself. I would go with the 4500 if I had someone to help me. Okay, but they both give you the exact same performance. Right at 36.5, right at 36.5. Okay, this wasn't an overload test. It was just a, can it compare to a 4500? I give it a pass. It really can. If you guys want to see me do a test, just go ahead and drop it in the comment section. You know, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. Please push that subscribe button if you're watching. It really helps me. Okay guys, we just finished the test. I think it came out real good. The Honda EU2200, we got some serious power. I did not see any overload light. It got real high to its max. The Hondas are underrated. I did the test and you saw the results. Okay? Can this compare to that? Yes. I recommend it. All right, guys, thanks for watching the channel. Please go ahead and push that thumbs up button or give me a subscribe if you think this is a channel you want to watch in the future. Please subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.